Now, it's time for the Varsity Radio Show. Here's your host, Seth Henniger.
What's up, what's up? We are back again. 88.5 JFM, the Varsity Radio Show. I'm so excited. I'm excited to bring back somebody who hasn't been here in a while. He's a good friend of mine. He's one of the funniest guys I've ever met, and he has one of the greatest beards I've ever seen on the planet. He is the one, the only Clay Miner. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are y'all?
Man, I'm good. Hey, Steven, I don't know if you noticed, he's buffed up a little bit since the last time I seen him.
Yeah.
A little jealous.
All it takes is hard work. So
Hard work.
you just gotta stay consistent.
That's right.
That's all it is.
The muscles are popping. He's no, Clay he's one of the funniest guys I know. Now he's one of the most beastly guys, and he for sure has one of the best beards I've ever seen.
I was beastly before too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The Lord has been good. Anyway, also in the studio, I love to say this guy's name because he is so good. He makes this show so entertaining, so much fun. He pushes the buttons, slides the sliders, and makes the Oompa Loompas jump and swim in the chocolate river. Mm-hmm. His name, the Willy Wonka Radio, Steven Spiegel.
What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. We got a really good show lined up. Some Boaz athletes. This is going to be amazing. I've been trying to figure out what kind of word to use. You know, I've been talking a little bit about the different slang that's used in high schools these days. So I don't know. Is this going to be straight fire?
That's what I was going to say.
Is that how I'm supposed to say it?
What do you think, Clay?
Yeah, on fleek is gone. Ain't it?
Oh, yeah.
That's old. That's
and
super
thebomb.com is old too.
Oh,
so.
that is way old.
Yeah, I'm the wrong guy to ask that too. It's like
I don't know, Clay.
all my students will tell you I'm old man.
You're old man.
It don't matter how old I am an old man.
What's your old man slang, Clay?
I don't know. I got all kinds. I mean, mine's mostly southern, so like you dang skippy and like
I like it.
Goofy as a run over dog, that kind of stuff.
There it is.
Yeah.
I like that. That one I hadn't heard.
That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, so unfortunately for me, they're not very popular, or they don't make you popular or cool.
It's on point. Just like your drip over there.
There you go. That's right.
Hey, we are so glad to be here today. We want to tell you real quick before we get the show started about the fuel of the Varsity. They are the Charburger, home of the famous Char-Grilled Wildcat Burger, Philly cheesesteak, jumbo crispy onion rings. How was that? I got you a Wildcat cheeseburger with bacon.
It was very good. It was very good. It went against my diet.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I had to make sure you got all the protein.
I understand. Appreciate that protein.
One sandwich.
Bacon and beef.
And then, I don't know, this is close to you, B&B Video Games, 80 Style Arcade. It's got a local video game retail store in the front. It has 80 Style Arcade in the back. They actually have video game systems from the actual filming of Stranger Things.
Huh.
Super cool.
Isn't The Walking Dead too?
The owner, he was a extra in The Walking Dead. So
was he a zombie?
Yes.
Oh, that's
cool. He showed me the clip where he died.
That's cool.
Again. I mean, if you're a zombie, again.
Well, I was about to say, I'm sure they use you multiple times, don't they?
Yeah, I'm sure. But he is super cool. That's such a cool place. It's right by Pizza Hut. There's nothing more 80s than that. So, anyway, you get all the 80s feels. Jordan, our friend, he likes to call it the Albertville mullet. Party in the front, business in the front, party in the back. Right there. We're so excited. We're going to have Sydney Knowles and Ava Roden here from Boaz. They're going to be in the studio soon and very soon. You're not going to want to miss that. The Boaz Pirates. It's going to be so good. So check us out. Hey, I tell you what, before we go to music and we do Meme of the Week, we do a sideshow because we're like a circus here. And it happens on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Instagram Live, Twitter Live. And so just join us in one of those places. You can talk to us and we'll respond. You can see the behind the scenes. Come join us at one of those places. Most of them, Steven, are what? At Varsity Radio Show, correct?
Yeah, that's right, yep.
At Varsity Radio
if you want to
Show.
see it, there is our socials. I'll pop them up on the screen for everybody else to see.
There we go.
But you can find us all over there.
Yeah, come join us. And we'll see you over there.
Memes of the Week.
I don't know if you watched the Bama game this last week.
I did not.
But
I watched highlights of it.
It started stressful.
Yeah.
if you're a Bama fan,
Milroe seemed to tighten up though.
he did. So, but this is the thing of emotions that we went through on Sunday. I mean, on Saturday, and Nick Saban, Steven's been really good to find some really funny interview clips of Nick Saban lately. But this is what I went through. This is a very good indication. Just yelling at the TV screen during the first quarter. I can't believe this is happening in the second quarter.
Well, that's kind of interesting because, Nick Saban has gotten very mellow in his old age.
He has.
He doesn't scream near.
That's right. And they say he smiles a whole lot more.
Yeah.
And then the third quarter, I don't know. How would we describe that? I thought it started getting going on the third quarter.
I don't know. I mean, he's Nick Saban, though. He's got some pretty extensive expectations.
Just like they're finally doing what I told them to do from the get-go.
Yeah.
They're finally
about
getting
time.
it. Yeah.
About time.
And then victory.
It only took you, 4 games to get your life together, people? Thank you. And then fourth quarter, thank God we made it.
Yeah.
Well, but Milroe looked good.
I was rather shocked. I go negative quick. So I figured
me too.
After those first 2 games, or is that first 3 games?
First 3
games, I was like,
we're
done. I'm a typical Alabama fan. If it's not national championship year, I don't feel like it is. It's just like,
Yeah. I'll be honest,
So
I was losing hope.
I thought Ole Miss is about to stomp us. Lane Kiffin's about to have fun.
Until this week.
Yeah. There is hope now.
I was looking at my dad and I said, finally, there's that defense that we haven't had in a long time that was just so dominant, so suffocating.
Indeed.
So good. I was like, there they are. And finally.
Milroe making those big passes downfield.
Finally. And he can run, too. That's what makes him so dangerous. And then I want to say this. I don't know if y'all have watched these, but scientists say, I don't know how true this is, Steven. You may have to fact check this. Scientists say they can recreate living dinosaurs within the next 5 years. There are literally 4 movies showing why this is a bad idea. Right?
Yep.
I mean, well, how do you feel, Clay? I like your cynicism on this.
Have you seen the studies that show like these scientists who are legit bringing back woolly mammoths?
No, but
I've heard a little bit.
They take like some of the genetic material that we have of woolly mammoths, and connect it somehow, like scientists do, with an Indian elephant. So it's not a purebred mammoth. It's very, very close to a mammoth. It's like a mixed breed. And like they're legitimately doing that, and they're just talking about how they're going to put it in the tundra and Alaska and stuff. So
let's see how it goes.
Yep.
I'm not okay with I mean, we've seen Jurassic Park, but do we really want a T-Rex?
I don't know. I don't. Personally.
I mean,
and its funky looking arms. What can it do with its arms anyway?
I'll tell you what it can't do.
I can't grab the toilet paper.
It can't scratch its back.
That's right.
I mean,
and we know
what are you going to do? You know why he was so mad he couldn't reach those itches?
Well, I mean, you can see from Jurassic Park that you cannot build fences big enough.
It's true.
You cannot do it.
That's solid. Yeah. I mean, Jurassic Park was logic.
That's right.
But there was a little bit of wonder in there. It's like, could they take DNA from mosquitoes and make dinosaurs
the mosquito
again?
in the cane?
Yeah, and the ember.
Why not? I mean,
which I think I only saw the first 2, and then after that I was.
There's the one where they escaped the island and got in America, and there's body parts laying around everywhere. I'm like,
it got stupid.
This is terrifying. I mean, I was a kid though. Like, I'm like, this is terrifying.
It's kind of like John Wick. Like, if you watch John Wick,
you've seen them all.
Oh man, they're phenomenal movies. And like the first 2 or 3, it's like, oh, this is pretty cool. Actually, the first 2, and then after the third one, it's like, this is getting ridiculous.
Just stop it.
Dude died like 18 times.
It's like, I know you're alive. I know you're coming back. Pro tip: if you're getting passed on the right, you're in the wrong lane. So we want to be helpful to you people out there watching. Know your lane. On the right lane, we got speed limit drivers, right? Which when you get older, you find yourself in that lane more often because you don't want to have to pay a ticket. Then in the middle, which is generally me, is the active passing at 5 to 10 over the posted speed limit. That's generally where I stay. And then there's people who can afford tickets in NASCAR qualifiers over on the left. Have you not seen these people? You're like, how did you not die? And there's been times where I've honestly been like, I hope there's a cop around the corner. I know that's terrible, but
I tend to get road rage rather quickly, so I just like want them to get a ticket.
Me too.
Like, just go get your ticket.
I saw one flying the other day, and I'm like, there's a police officer right there. And my dad was with me, and he's like, yeah, but he's parked. I'm like, God, you need to do your job. My
tax dollars are not at work.
Pull that guy over. And then there was this one time in the last year, guys, for real. There was somebody, I don't know if he was drunk, I don't know what the deal was, but he was swerving so bad, I really did think he was going to hurt somebody. So I did, and I don't usually do this, but he was dangerous. I called the police department. I said, guys, y'all are going to have to get him or he's going to hurt somebody.
You better be careful.
But I mean, he really... But Clay and all...
Snitches get stitches.
I know, but he was going to hurt somebody. It was either me snitch or he's going to kill somebody.
He may have been drunk, probably.
I don't know. But anyway, and this, check this out. Can you imagine having a job with this much pressure?
Yeah. Here's a phenomenal question.
What if he drops him? Like, we know this is not going to go good.
I mean, how many millions of dollars go through the Alabama athletic department? And the best thing we have for Nick Saban to stand on is a Gatorade.
Right? Can we not afford like a portable stand?
I feel like he ought to have a stool or something.
I mean, Steven, what do you think? Like, this is not... We talk high-pressure jobs. This is as high pressure as it gets.
And he should have an assistant just for the stool. I mean, they've got that kind of money at Alabama. So
just slide that bad boy in there.
Yeah.
We're going to pay you $20,000 just to make sure Nick Saban doesn't fall.
And you get into the game for free. Come on.
That's right. I mean, because how old is Nick Saban?
He's 70-something.
He's 70. He's like getting up there.
Yeah.
He falls off that Gatorade jug.
That's on you.
Well, I'm just saying.
71 years old.
Break a hip. Like it's a game changer.
His birthday's coming up October 31st. I forgot about that.
Halloween.
Yeah.
That's his birthday.
Huh.
He turned 72.
But I'm saying, with the kind of money they got, I mean, $20,000 to make sure somebody doesn't fall. I mean, for $20,000 and getting to be on the sideline with the football players, I mean, I'll let you stand on my back.
I mean, really, it don't even.
I'm here for it.
I mean, just give a kid a scholarship.
Yeah.
Here's your scholarship.
I got you, Saban.
You're the stool holder.
I'll make sure nothing happens to you.
No.
You know?
You'll have a regular stool holder and a red shirt stool holder.
Yeah.
Another year of eligibility.
A backup. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That was good, Steven.
You know what else I think is hilarious?
What do you think?
Oh, this facial hair. What is
that?
Yes.
Clay Miner's words every day to his wife. Excuse me. My eyes are up here.
That's phenomenal.
Oh, that's great.
That was directly from Jordan.
I hope I look that good when I'm that old. I don't know how old that dude is, but he looks good.
Is that what you say to your wife?
He was 21 right before the war.
Yeah.
I'm playing.
It's the weight of manhood right there.
Excuse me, my eyes are up here. Have you seen that before? No. You're welcome.
No.
You can thank your boy Jordan.
I mean, I've seen that about other things and not about a beard.
Yeah, me too. That's what's so funny about it. But nailed it.
Yes.
So good.
I like his coat, too. That's pretty cool.
Clay, do you have any pets?
Yes, I do.
You do?
I have 2 dogs.
2 dogs. Yeah. So you're definitely a dog person, not a cat person?
Mm-mm.
What is it about cats you don't like?
I don't like
their existence. I can't stand them. Like
that's a pretty big deal.
I have such a disdain for cats that it wouldn't bother me one bit if they were wiped off the planet.
Oh wow!
Like the only thing that
aggressive.
The only thing I like about cats is that other people like them. Like I understand that it gives maybe you enjoyment.
Yeah. Okay.
But other than that, I'm not. Like I will say that though, there's a qualifier to that because have you ever seen a Maine Coon cat?
I have.
What is a Maine Coon cat?
Look that up and put it up there.
Beastly looking cat.
Steven, I want to see that.
They look like a massive bobcat.
Wow.
If I could get a Maine Coon cat, I'd get one.
Yeah. Would you not be terrified to go to sleep, though?
No, I would not.
Oh, like that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Look, you got to say how big they are.
Hey,
they get massive.
Facebook world out there, we need to find Clay one of these. What are those cost like?
They're really very expensive. They're like $1,500, $2,000.
He looks
which
like
I'm
a
not
lion.
spending on a cat one bit.
Yeah.
You love cat.
Well, there's a little something. You know they have this whole internal dialogue. I wondered why they're moody because we used to have a cat when I was a kid. His name was Lester. And Lester, we were mean to him, and he was very mean back to us. So I think it was reciprocal.
He paid it back.
But here's what's going through a cat's head, and this might explain why we don't like them so much.
Good. I need some.
Besides that cute little tuft on their heads, humans are, for the most part, sadly, hairless. During the day, they cover themselves with little body blankets. You must donate your fur to these articles whenever possible. Each night, you must curl up on their faces, or they will freeze to death.
That explains a lot.
See? Yeah.
But like, it's proven that if you die, your cat will eat you.
Ooh.
Really?
I haven't thought about that.
They will.
It's got to eat
They've done extensive
right?
studies on this. Which it kind of impresses me, too, though, at the same time.
Yeah?
When did you learn this?
Dude. I got all kinds of useless knowledge.
You need to spit that out all show.
What?
That's what the show's about. Your
useless knowledge?
Your useless knowledge.
Yeah.
Useless information for pointless conversation.
Yes.
That's what I like to call it.
Give it to us.
I mean,
I want a fact check on that. That's the creepiest thing I've heard all day.
As much as I love dogs, the one thing that dogs lack that cats have is the ability to eat to self-sustain.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
They don't need
that's
anything.
true.
They don't.
Nope.
You send them outside, unless they're a worthless, useless cat, which those exist.
Yeah, they do.
But like you send that sucker outside,
survive,
and he'll go eat something.
Yeah,
you know.
Even bring you a present.
That's right.
Yeah.
I had
a dog could just starve to death.
I had a cat named Goldie. Used to eat. I don't even know what it was, but it ended up on my step. Like, be proud of this pancreas that I just pulled out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But maybe that's also an attribution to the geniusness of dogs. Like, because they have convinced us to feed them so they don't have to do that.
Right.
That's genius.
I got you. Yeah.
It's a couple ways of looking at it. Or it could just be that they're animals and they have their own instincts.
There you go. Well, dogs, on the other hand. Should I save Rockstar for when we have the guests, or should I go ahead and play one?
You got more than one?
Well, yeah, I do have more than one Rockstar.
We can play one.
So I might as well, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So
I love Rockstar.
Yeah, he does all kinds of fun stuff. So if you don't know what we're talking about, he is a guy who does voiceovers on top of animal videos. And he always gives them really cool scenarios that they're in. It is pretty funny stuff.
It's hilarious. He's my favorite.
Yeah, so here's the Rockstar Dogs video.
Man, somebody wasted some food on the floor. Hey, what you looking at, bro? What's up? You feeling froggy? Then jump in. Come on, if you want to do something. Come on. Don't ask scared. This is my house. Let me go around there and see who's in the kitchen. Who in my kitchen? You better have some food ready for me in my kitchen. There better be some food ready, because this is my house.
Hey, I think I need some help. This bag won't come off my head, okay?
I don't understand. Get the bag off my head. Why you holding me so tight like that? You trying to choke me or something? I thought we was having fun at the beach, man. I like it. What you want me to do? Yeah, I can see it. Just tell me sit down. Why y'all acting different? I think I got some sand crabs in my fur. Man, what you doing? Oh, I know you ain't, man. Put your black book in here. You finna give it up? You finna give it all up for her? Oh, my God. He finna propose, y'all. Oh, my God. He finna propose, y'all. Oh, my God. Oh my God! Oh, I'm so happy for you. Do I get a hug?
Do I get a hug?
Okay. Hey, I'm part of this family too. Hey. Okay. Guess not, man.
Yeah. Rockstar's genius. It's good stuff.
Was one of the funniest you've ever done. Yeah,
every now and then you catch him live over on TikTok. It's a lot of fun to watch.
What does he look like in life? Like, I'm picturing like Kevin Hart. When he talks, I got like Kevin Hart in my face.
Yeah.
You feel like he's short?
Yeah. He's not that short.
He just sounds like he's kind of got the same voice.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No. I mean, that's your opinion. Your opinion cannot be wrong. We don't know.
I mean, it could be.
No.
You don't think he sounds like Kevin Hart?
A
little bit?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
What? Go ahead.
Your favorite TikTok video or whatever?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't follow
I'm not
Chinese
a TikToker.
media?
I'm
me
not
either.
No. I let them track me other ways.
Through your purchases.
That's right.
Oh, he does. Okay, I could. That would be one of those voices, like in my head, that would go.
Yeah. That does not look like Kevin Hart, though.
You know when you're like listening to somebody on radio or something like that, like now, and you're picturing this person looks like this in my head, and then you see them, and you're like deeply disappointed.
Yeah.
I could picture that.
You're good with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could see that. Right, Steven?
Yeah.
I mean,
for the most part. It's funny to hear him talk, though, because he doesn't really do much with his voice in the videos. It's just his normal voice.
Yeah.
It's kind of like watching Mike Judge do an episode of King of the Hill. It's just seeing him talk.
Yeah. Not terribly entertaining.
Right.
I feel like you could pull off that show.
Oh, man, I love that show. It's the greatest show of all time.
What, King of the Hill?
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Oh, it's good
amazing.
stuff.
Clay could be a voiceover on that show.
Oh, yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Which one?
That
Which
would be
guy?
fun. Which
you want to be Hank?
I don't know.
You need to be Dale. Dale his actual voice actor passed away
Yeah,
recently.
I saw that the other day.
Yeah.
You need to try out.
I guess that's a difficulty, though, because it's like, do you be the character that you want to be or the character that you're more like?
Oh.
Who are you more like?
I don't know.
Boomhauer or Dale or
I'd
you more like
probably
Hank?
I am probably closer to Boomhauer.
Okay.
Just because I'm just like
Don't go,
very
man.
I didn't watch it a whole
easy.
lot. I just know Hank's voice.
Obviously, I don't talk like Boomhauer right there. You know, like I don't talk like Boomhauer necessarily,
right.
but in regards to life, I guess I'm carefree.
Like him.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Living the dream.
It's funny we're talking about this because I've actually got a clip I can show, and it's Hank Hill giving the secret to everybody about fishing and why guys do it. Do you ever? I mean, Clay, you go fishing?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Do you ever get questioned why you go out there? Why you spend so much time out on the lake?
Yeah, it's usually hunting more than fishing. But
Okay.
Yes.
All right. It's a lot of the
Same
same thing.
concept.
So why do you go out there and hunt, or why do you go out there and fish?
It is anything outdoors is literally one of the only things that kind of relaxes me.
I got you.
Like it completely relieves stress.
What is it that relaxes you? Just going out there in the middle of nothing?
I'm very connected to nature. You know,
cool.
It just I'm a very primitive soul.
I got you.
I'm an old man, remember?
Old man.
Old man.
Old man.
Right?
Yeah.
I
Cool.
can see that.
Yeah. I'm just,
Well, here, let's take a look at some words of wisdom from Hank Hill.
You're missing the point. We don't fish for the fish. 90% of what I like about this sport, and it is a sport, is sitting in the boat for 5 hours doing nothing. And the icing on the cake is when God smiles on you and you hook one. And then when you're reeling it in, everything else falls away.
There it is.
there it is. Yeah.
I could see that.
It's kind of like I'm going to butcher this quote, but it's most men spend their whole life fishing for a fish, realizing it wasn't the fish they were fishing for.
Yeah.
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 Let's do a dad joke. So
Done.
we'll come up. We'll do some Charburger. We'll do
I feel
some
like you
B&B.
can do that.
Then we'll get.
Absolutely.
Well, I've got one here.
Good.
I've got a video that I can
Good.
share, and it'll translate well on radio. So
Nice.
yeah, cool. All right, man. So we got 40 seconds left.
40 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So now is the time that we hear Clay sing his favorite song.
Okay.
No, it's not doing that. Hey, have you ever been in the Grand Canyon?
Yes,
Yeah, I've heard it's gorgeous.
it is. It's gorgeous. I got it.
I just got it.
I got it.
Wow.
It took me a while. Why did my brain have to function? Like, I went on, the little spinny thing? That was my brain. Just a minute ago.
All right, guys.
Loading.
10 seconds, and we'll come up.
Yeah.
One day, a magician rushes into the vet's office with a black top hat and says, Doctor, something's wrong with my rabbit. Veterinarian says, let me see. Magician reaches inside the hat, pulls out the rabbit, but it's lifeless. Lays it down on the table. Doctor shakes his head, puts a stethoscope on it and says, Sir, I'm sorry, but your rabbit is dead. The magician says, no way. I won't believe it. The rabbit was just hopping around the other day. I would like a second opinion. Doctor says, okay. Calls in his Labrador Retriever. The dog walks in, sniffs the rabbit, and walks out. Doctor says, the dog says your rabbit is dead. Says, no, I would like a third opinion.
Wow.
Doctor says, okay. In walks a cat. Cat sniffs the rabbit, walks out. Doctor says, the cat says the rabbit is dead. The magician says, oh, all right, 3 opinions. I guess my rabbit is dead. What do I owe you? The vet gives him the bill. The magician looks down and says, why is this bill so high? The doctor says, well, we had to have lab work done and a CAT scan.
Oh,
that's so dumb.
wow.
All right. That's a perfect dad joke.
Steven.
Yes.
Wow.
Bringing it, man.
That's rough.
Wow.
That's right.
I mean, before we got on here live, our friend Clay over here zinged me and you both.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, I do what I can.
He put me on the spinny wheel,
You
the
wanna go
loading.
You want to go ahead and share that with everybody
will
real
you
quick?
play?
You mean repeat?
Say
It's
it
not
again.
it's not gonna be the same though.
It is.
Well, it's for
It
a
will
radio
for our
audience.
audience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to the Grand Canyon?
I have.
I've heard that it's gorgeous.
And boom, gorge is.
It took me and Seth a minute.
Yeah.
And we were on loading.
Our loading was
Buffering.
going in circles. It was.
Uh-huh.
There she is.
There she is.
I don't know what she's doing, but she's very involved in whatever she's doing.
Involved.
She's very passionate. Yeah, tell them how
She's
it
here.
is.
And,
Candy! I don't think she hears us.
I don't think she can hear us either. So
we can
are
see
going
what
to,
she's doing.
But we can. We spy on her for a minute.
Yeah.
Kind of like when
this is fun. This is like one of those
She has
spy.
it looks like she has a delightful family.
It's
back
like
there.
when somebody butt dials you and you
Candy!
just listen in on the conversation, right?
Hey!
Hey. There she is.
Hey, we can't hear you. We can't hear you, Candy. Can you
for
hear us? Yes. We can't hear you.
Can you talk to us?
Can you talk to us?
I'm here.
There you are, Candy. It's so good to see you. We watched you be very busy. It was very entertaining.
I bet it was. I have no doubt.
We recorded a little bit to show all of our fans, so.
No, you didn't because I was on mute.
We didn't know what you said, but we saw what you looked like you said. So we're gonna do a really bad lip reading.
Yeah, bad lip.
We're gonna do a bad lip reading
you
video.
cannot read my lips.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do a bad lip reading video.
That'd be great for
know.
our TikTok, wouldn't
We
it?
could do that.
Take the recording and then
Take
all
the
of us.
recording, and we're gonna do a bad lip
that might
reading
get
and
you
play
above
it back.
the 1,000 subscribers.
Ooh.
Yes,
Might
thank you,
do it.
Candy.
You can live stream.
Candy, you're gonna make us popular beyond our wildest dreams. Yeah. So, Candy, tell us what's going on with Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Oh, dude, we are super, super, super busy around here. We are gearing up for the Iron Bowl Prayer Breakfast. We have Principals Appreciation Lunch tomorrow, which we're really excited about that. We've got a good crowd coming for it. But, yeah, just trying to get all this Iron Bowl information together and out and school packets and all that stuff to gear up for another great week.
Why don't we run down those dates real quick of the FCA prayer breakfast? Let's do that. We're starting off in Madison West, right?
We are having Madison. We're pre-COVID this year, so we went back to 4. We've been combining the Madison one, but we are doing the Madison West, and then we will be going to Coleman, Marshall County, and then Madison East County.
Nice.
We will. Awesome. Madison West is going to be on Tuesday, November the 14th. And that's going to be at Asbury Church out in Madison. On the Wednesday, November the 15th, we'll be in Coleman County, which will be at First Baptist Church in Coleman. And then on Thursday, we will be in Marshall County. Hoping you guys can join us. Thursday, November the 16th, and that's going to be at 6 a.m. So it's bright and early. It's the earliest one we do that week.
Pretty early.
It's going to be in the Guntersville High School gym again.
Nice.
And then on Friday, November 17th, is the Madison East. And that will be at First Baptist Church downtown on Governors. So, yeah, we have partnership brochures. They are on our website. Save the date cards. So, anybody who's interested in partnering with FCA for that event, they can go to NorthAlabamaFCA.org and download that partnership brochure. It's got all the dates, the times, locations, all that good stuff on there.
Nice.
So, yeah, we're excited. That's always a fun week. It's a crazy week. It's hectic and it's a lot of road tripping, but it is so much fun. We love it.
The Candy World Tour.
I call it the traveling circus.
Candy Armstrong World Tour. I get it.
Whatever. Yeah, but it is. It's so fun. We always have a really, really good turnout. Like I said, school packets will be going out to the different huddle coaches. They will either be mailed or hand delivered starting next week. So any huddle coaches in the area, be looking for those. But yeah, tickets will be on sale soon to the public. So we're excited. Nice. It's really good fun week. We have a former, for those of you who do not know what the Iron Bowl Prayer Breakfast is we have a former Alabama and Auburn speaker to come back. And they come and speak. So this year for Coleman and Marshall, I believe it's David Rocker.
Yeah.
And who is the other one? Yeah, that'll be on the website. I hadn't got, well, yeah. I don't remember who all they are yet. I know we have Alabama's. Oh, I want y'all to know this information. So give me just a minute, because I'm going to make sure y'all got this.
As long as Candy's speaking, it doesn't matter.
Well, it's cool. Anyway, we have a former speaker, Alabama and Auburn player, comes in. We have different competitions during that event. Breakfast is provided. It's always catered by Chick-fil-A.
Come on.
So it's a great time to hear the athletes share their testimony with the students, because these are guys who played on the collegiate level. And then some of them went on to play on the professional level.
Yeah.
And then hear the lessons that they learned, that it's not all about them, and that there's something greater out there. And just to hear them share their testimonies is absolutely amazing. Wow. Stephen Clark is the Auburn guy that's coming. I knew I'd remember it here in a minute. But yeah, he'll be in Coleman in Marshall County. But yeah, he's actually on staff with FCA in Montgomery too. A little tidbit.
Wow. Well, Candy, thank you for calling and filling us in. It's always a joy to get to talk to you.
Yes, that's good. Thank y'all so much. Thanks for all y'all do. Sorry, it's been crazy around here today, so I'm trying to...
It's going to be even more fun when we make that bad lip reading. It's going to be fantastic. Yeah.
Nope. Can't do it.
Candy, thank you for calling in. It's so good to talk to you.
Have a great week.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Clay, can you sing?
I'm not going to, if that's what you
mean.
He sings solo.
I found some really funny videos. Clay, I got video footage of me and you trying out for the worship team.
Is that right?
And it sounded and looked a whole lot like this.
Yeah.
So
and oh my goodness. Here, I'm just gonna hit it. No, nothing else needs to be said. Here we go.
Sing the one. Sing about wondrous love.
also video, and I hope you pulled it from last week, where we really thought we did good. I thought I sounded amazing, but I got home and I watched the live stream.
Go down, I hear your voice carried in the rhythm of the wind to call me.
That would be how it would be.
Also, in the same genre, I know you pulled this one, Stephen, but when you volunteer for the worship ministry, but they need help in the kids ministry at the same time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Crossing between the two.
Yeah.
Right here it is.
Looks a little bit like this.
That's one crazy frog.
That's Crazy Frog.
I could feel you pulling that.
You think so?
Yeah.
I would say if I was in a costume and nobody saw me, I would be more festive. Yeah, but I'm not a very festive guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've caught that, but
you're a festive guy.
I'm not a festive guy.
Why? Why are you not
I was the guy that went to pep rallies and sat down, didn't understand what everybody was doing.
Yeah. That's funny.
It just wasn't me.
I just, I like to do the dress up thing, but I was never, I don't know.
No, I bet you were.
I wish. I would be different now, I think. Tua Tagovailoa. I love this. I saw this, Stephen. I had to quote it because you talk about your haters. September 2022, Sean Payton rips Tua and says he'll be benched for Teddy Bridgewater. September 2023, Tua goes 16 for 16 for 206, 2 touchdowns, 35 points and a half versus Sean Payton.
That's awesome.
And that's how you stick it to somebody.
Interesting. Have you seen the memes about
Did you know what they scored on the
70
Broncos?
points,
70 to 20.
Have you seen the stuff about
Tua ripped them a new one?
The coach used to be the water boy for Broncos?
No.
The Dolphins coach used to be the water boy for Broncos.
Yeah. Really?
Yep.
That's a cool story.
Apparently. I mean, assuming that all the Facebook memes are correct.
He had a wooden spoon. Get it? You get it?
Yes.
Get it?
Yes.
That's some high quality H2O.
It's a high quality. Yeah, I saw one of those jerseys. You know, they've started making jerseys for movies like the Mighty Ducks. I want the Mighty Duck jersey, and I want the Bobby Boucher. They make a Bobby Boucher jersey.
Yeah, need Adam
from
Sandler.
Waterboy. Yeah.
Need Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler's
That's
hilarious.
good stuff.
Yeah, he is.
He's not the most godly man, but he's hilarious.
I believe he's Jewish.
He is.
He's got an amazing fashion sense, too. You ever seen him out
Oh,
in public?
God. He's so funny. One of my best friends, he was the youth pastor before me here. He sounds and acts like his sarcasm is just like Adam Sandler. I said, you are Adam Sandler. He looks like him. Yes.
Yeah.
There's some Adam.
To not care, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't care. He's got that look. Like, who cares? That
He's just wearing what's
he
comfortable.
literally grabbed whatever he could find in the dresser. Look at the red carpet.
Whatever's clean, man.
I mean,
you know, you run out of laundry, you got to get whatever's
But
clean.
he's a comedian. He can
Yeah,
get by with
he's
that.
got that luxury going.
He's hilarious.
All right, we got 23 until clutch.
He's one of those guys I'd love to meet, though, and hang out with for a day.
Yeah.
He's funny.
He is. He's hilarious.
He's very funny. The dress, though, that's hilarious, Steven. It's crazy. I'm going to start dressing like that.
Yep. Good stuff. Brief hold.
The clutch moment.
Clay, in my youth group, I've been talking about identity a lot, and so we're going to title this Identity Theft. And this happened to me a few months ago. I got a text on my phone, and it said, hey, did you make this purchase? And it was for Papa John's. It was $30, and I know that may not sound like much to you, but I never spend that much money when I go to Papa John's. So I was like, this is fishy. So I'm like, is this a joke? You know, because now scammers even use text messages.
Yeah.
So I look at my bank account, and I realize somebody had a little tax return party. They ordered Intuit twice. They did 3 smoothies and a Papa John's. So they were having a little party doing their taxes. And they got on my credit card, and I had to file a theft report where they shut my card down. But no one likes a thief, right? Mm-hmm. I hated that moment. In fact, I think we despise them. We all work really hard for what we have and what we do. And the last thing we want is to have someone steal from us something that we work so hard for, right?
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
I would agree.
Yeah. And so it just makes sense. It just makes something hurt just a little more when it's stolen from you. And the enemy spiritually wants nothing more than to steal from you who he knows God can create you to be. The enemy, the devil, wants to take that from us. And so the question is to you today, Clay, how do I deal with spiritual failure and defeat in my life? That's our question for today.
Yeah. I think it's the same with literally anything else. Like, I think one of the massive difficulties with our culture, and especially young people right now, is they don't know how to deal with failure.
Yeah.
And we've built this reality around them, or this fake reality around them, that they can't fail, and if they do, that they've missed opportunities and all this.
Forever and always.
And the problem with that is, like, we're all going to fail.
Always.
You will fail somewhere.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
And you can either, dig a hole and try to get in it, somewhere, and it's this awful thing to where you can't even recover, or you can learn from it, you can bounce back, you can see it for what it is, you can
make something out of it.
Yeah, find better ways to progress in life, I mean,
yeah.
And understand that failure's not that big of a deal.
Yeah. And so that's what I'm going to talk about. How do we deal with letting the enemy steal our identity? And the first thing is how we deal with our failure matters significantly. Failure happens to all of us. You said that. It's so true. We can either let it paralyze and destroy us, or we can learn from it and let it grow us. So why is it important that we deal with our failures well? Because they're coming. Yeah. They're going to happen, Clay. What do we do when they do happen?
Well, the reason why it's good to fail well, or to deal with your failures well, is because, you have people watching you.
Yeah.
Like, and
always.
Especially if you're in a position like we are, where you're a person of some influence of some sort or level. Like, people learn from people.
Yeah.
Like, you can read books, but even books, that's the life of someone else.
That's right.
So if we want to be leaders in any shape, form, or fashion, It's very encouraging, I think, to young people, especially if they see me fail in some way.
Yeah.
And then, bounce back from it in some form or fashion.
Yeah.
So it can be very detrimental or encouraging to the people that see us and watch us do what we do.
I think it's been good in leadership to learn that I don't have to be perfect, and when I fail, to explain that failure and how I made it through, right?
Yeah.
And the second thing I want to say is we must remember what God says about us, not what the enemy does in the middle of our failure. See, God will never say no or wait to you because he's trying to keep you from a party in your life, right? He will only say those things because he knows that there's a crime scene or you're not ready in the future, right? So why is it so important that we know, repeat, and remember what God says about us?
It's interesting. I was reading this in 1 Peter the other day. It's where he's talking about that our salvation is by the word of God.
Yeah.
And I know that in churchese, we view the word of God as a Bible, right? Like the paper and the cover and all that.
Yeah.
But the word of God is more than that, right? It's
Scripture.
It's like the literal words that God has spoken. And so, well, that was super encouraging to me. Is like the word of God literally said, "Let there be light."
Yeah.
And he created the world,
the
universe with his mouth, what he said.
That's powerful.
And if that powerful mouth and the word of God can do that, and then it's his words that declare me saved.
Yeah.
It's like who I am in him and being his child is not some small little thing. It's actually massive. It's like the size of what it would look like to create a universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the third thing I want to say, third and last thing, that's powerful because, like, the Bible says there's life and death in the power of the tongue. And we have the ability to create or destroy something just by the things that we say. And number 3, we must run to Jesus. He's the only thing who can fix the things in our life. See, I think so often we try to fix it. We try to put it together. We try to mend it. See, God's restoration always brings purpose, though. And when God heals things, he creates it. He puts it back how he wants it to be. So why is it important that we run to Jesus in our brokenness, our hurt, and situations that we struggle with?
Well, I think the key to that is exactly what you just said. In our youth on Wednesday nights, I think it was last Wednesday, we talked about Psalm 37, where it says, "Be still and wait patiently on the Lord." And to your point, I think that when we do fail, and we begin to struggle, what we begin to do is just try to do something.
Gonna put it back together.
Yeah, and the comfort of that psalm is to be still, like stop it.
That's good.
Just stop.
That's good.
You don't have to be the one to fix everything. You don't have to be the one to like be still and wait patiently for the Lord, because he has a plan. For you, like a massive plan. And instead of like trying to shove him into the box of your own plan, it's be still and wait on him, because his plan will come to fruition.
And it's always better.
Yeah, it's always
better.
Yeah, God's plan for you is better than your plan for you.
Always. I like that. Man, you nailed it. And so, hey, we want to pray for you today. God, we come to you and we thank you for this moment. God, we pray, God, that you would help us to see our eyes through your identity. God, that we wouldn't allow the enemy to steal what you created for us. And God, you would help us to live in what you created. God, your purpose, your plan, your desire for our life. Help us to please you and live a life that pleases you. In Jesus' name, amen. So Adam Sandler, I think you could dress like that, right, Clay?
Oh yeah, I mean,
I think me and you need to start dressing like that.
I'm a pretty. My wardrobe's pretty simple anyway. I mean, like I got jeans, hey dudes, and a t-shirt on right now.
Like it. I mean,
which I
like your attire personally.
Oh well, thank you. Like I'm almost always wearing a hat, too. So
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been able to pull off a hat real well.
Really?
Yeah. Well.
What does that even mean, though?
I don't know.
Maybe just wear whatever you want to
wear one, but like my wife's like, that just doesn't look good on you.
Oh, okay. Well, if the wife's saying that.
So when she says that, I'm like, I'm not going to do it.
It's this weird thing. I don't know. It's probably because I've wore a hat for so long.
Yeah.
I feel weird if
I don't want to.
I feel weird if I don't have a hat on.
Yeah.
Like I just feel uncomfortable with that hat.
They are here. The party has arrived. I see the flyer. I can tell you which one's the flyer right now. It's in the pink. You're the flyer, aren't you? Yes, I knew it. I nailed it. Welcome to the party. Put those on. Get close to the microphone. The more you talk, the better this is going to be. It's going to be great. How are y'all?
Unless you cuss. If you were to
Can
cuss,
we make you like, yeah, don't cuss.
We don't cuss.
That would be
Good. This is a Christian show, so we don't do this. We were actually talking about Adam Sandler's attire right there, and so very stylish. Very stylish. Like this guy, you can tell he could care less. I think he just literally grabs whatever he can when he gets up in the morning. What do you think?
I do that sometimes too.
Right? I've never been like that.
How much do you think it's just because he just don't care what people think about him?
I think it's 100% that.
Is that a good quality or a bad quality?
I don't know, because he's so funny he can get away with it. And it's not like he's lazy.
I think it's
he's
a
hard
quality.
worker.
I mean,
he's a hard worker.
That way too.
So run away. Okay. So anyway, you are live. There's cameras all around you. So even though you're not on the radio, you're on camera. You will be on Horizon Communications this week. So welcome. You never get away from them. How are you? You guys seem so fun.
We're so fun. I'm excited to be here.
We are so fun. Did you hear that? I like this. We're so fun.
Hey, which one is it wants to go in sports broadcasting?
I do.
I love it. Welcome.
No pressure.
This is good for you.
I'm excited.
I'm excited you're here. So have you ever been on radio?
I have not.
You have not. Now you can't say that.
I know.
How about you?
I have been on the radio.
You
and
have.
TV. She's been on TV.
And TV.
How about
that?
We don't have to talk about that.
No, we're going to talk about it.
No.
When you say it like that, we're going there.
So, who's your mom?
Tiffany Roden.
Okay, thought so. Yeah, cheer coach. Good.
Yes.
And who's your father?
Jason Knowles.
Jason Knowles.
So it's not Drew.
Drew's my uncle.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, there's the connection.
Drew's mine.
Two connections.
Okay, let's make them laugh, Steven.
All right, let's do it.
Get it going. I like these girls.
Now.
They're fun already.
Ladies, do y'all have any pets?
I do.
You do? What kind of pets do you have?
I have 3 dogs.
All right.
She doesn't have a cat.
3 dogs. What kind of
There
dogs?
you go.
I have 3 poodles.
Oh,
Poodles.
wow.
Yeah, poodles.
Big ones.
Very cool.
They're medium.
Medium.
size.
A medium-sized poodle.
Are they poodles or labradoodles?
Oh, they're poodles.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I do have like several cats.
Did you hear that?
She's got cats. She's
Did
the
you
cat
hear
lady.
Did you hear the pride?
No.
And you hear the pride and a little bit of sass in her voice.
several.
They're poodles.
They're poodles.
They're poodles.
They're
Sophisticated.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
They're mama's babies.
So kind of bigger poodles. You got cats. Any other animals
You
between
got
the two
animals?
of you?
Yeah, I got 2 cats, but they're my mom's. I don't really like
Do you like cats?
Not really.
We discussed this on the show earlier.
Awful creatures.
We don't like cats.
I have a dog too.
Sorry, we didn't mean to hurt your feelings over there.
I just have them. They're not my.
How many cats you say you have?
A lot. They're stray
About
cats.
10.
They just adopt
About
us.
10. 10
No,
cats.
they just adopt us because mom feeds them and then they stay forever.
Yeah?
You feed them, they keep coming back.
Yes.
I got you.
Generally what happens.
Well, as far as dogs go, I think one of the biggest dogs I've ever seen is a Great Dane. You ever seen a Great Dane
Those
before?
are big.
Yeah.
They're huge, right? Have you ever heard of Creepy Dave?
Yes.
Creepy Dave has an animal show, ladies, and he's got a little something to say about
We
Great
enjoy
Danes. You want to see this?
No, wrong. That's Savannah
Wrong.
Bananas.
What? Go away. Okay, sorry. my
Savannah
bad.
Bananas.
That's the Savannah Bananas. We'll get to that later. Okay, so...
He's wearing an astronaut hat. Yes!
All right, so Creepy Dave. Here is Creepy Dave.
Today his best favorite animal. He's called Grey Orthodonty. As you can see, Grey Orthodonty is very small as giraffes, and sometimes they make him have sad feelings. He said, I don't want to be tiny Griffafa. So that's why he tell people he's a big dog. He's not, and that's crazy. Because Grey Orthodonty forgets to grow his giraffa's neck, he has lots of extra skin on his face parts. He's like the lips is bigger than the ears. And only monkeys try hiding there. Sometimes look a little like a ghost of a cow. What's cow ghost say? Boo, get it? Anyway, even though Grey Orthodonty pretend to be a big dog, inside it's just tiny Griffafa. He's like a little tiny baby. If you see Grey Orthodonty, let him pretend. It's okay. Sometimes people need to feel bigger than they really is. This is why it's best animal. Okay, bye. Remember, it's not a dog. It's Creepy Dave, Animal Show. Okay.
Nice. Nice.
Yep.
Steven.
Tiny giraffe.
It's time for...
Rockstar?
Yes.
Okay, Rockstar.
It's time.
So I'm just not even going to set it up. I'm just going to hit it.
Just let him.
Come on, little Barry. We got 20 more to go. Rock.
I'm trying.
Rock, little Barry.
I'm trying, man. This ain't even no real gym.
What you mean? We paid $10. Look at this equipment.
Yeah, look at it, man. You got us rocking on wood, man. Where's the elliptical machines or the Stairmasters, man? I feel like a little kid finna jump on my back and put a quarter in me, man. Where my trees at, lady?
And I use this machine right here to lose my cat back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Nice.
9, 10.
My fingers taste like chicken.
Huh? Let me taste your back.
That tickle.
Your back don't taste like chicken.
Taste my foot. Taste my foot.
Man, get your foot out my mouth.
Tastes like chicken.
Bite you.
That's my butt. Come on, we almost there.
We go pretty fast.
What's up there, partner? Take this.
Good Lord.
Please help, let me kill him. Let me kill him.
Come on.
You want the most?
River, come on.
Let me kill him. Boy, you look.
You realize you're not that tough.
Nice. Did you enjoy that?
Yes.
Very entertaining, right? Oh, it's almost interview time.
Almost. Got 2:43 until it's time. So.
I do want to show you how Chick-fil-A made its appearance, though, Stephen.
Oh my gosh!
Because it's important.
It is very important. Okay, so we're gonna take you back to the Old Testament.
Why is there so many chickens on the ark? I thought you were only supposed to bring 2.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. And that's how Chick-fil-A made its appearance. It's a serious thing, boys and girls, in case you wanted to know. Yes, it's biblical. Don't judge me, okay? And then I love this. It's how I treat life when things get hard, Stephen.
Mm-hmm. You like to chill just a little bit?
When my life's in chaos.
Yeah, you've got to relax a little bit.
Most time, recipe said let chicken chill for 5 minutes. Little does he know that's his last bath.
He's living it up.
Yeah, like this. My life's in chaos, and then me.
Got him doing it backwards too.
Hey, this is me in life.
That dude just doing his own thing.
Like whatever.
What is that? The gritty? Is that
Who
called
needs?
the gritty?
Yeah, who needs this?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. You know he knew what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm about to become a meme. No, I'm about to. Anyway,
and since we're talking a little bit about football, ladies, I know that you've seen that flag football is a thing. I know Albertville's been playing it. Y'all don't have that in Boaz, do you?
No, but we fought for it so bad.
Really?
You almost had a team, didn't
We
you?
almost did, and we would have been
Well, what do you
first
been?
to sign up.
What position?
I think I'd be a wide receiver.
I'd be a running back.
Yeah, we did powder puff.
Look at you, like a running back.
I actually quit dance to
pretty
play
good.
flag football when I was little. I did.
Wow.
I played with all the boys.
Cool.
She's pretty good.
Wow.
I love football.
So
Well,
I'd be the running back.
There's one thing though you got to be careful with is long hair in football. Now this happened over in the European Football League. Take a look at this.
Yes.
Pull down. That's not gonna.
Crazy, right?
I mean,
could you imagine?
I would cry.
Got to get them down however you can.
All right, you guys ready for the athlete interview?
We're ready.
Let's do it.
The Varsity Athlete Interview.
I'm so excited. We are so excited. We have Sydney. We've got Sydney Knowles. We have Ava with us. Ava, I'm trying to... Ava Roden in the studio. And I told Clay before they got in here, I said, I'm going to show you the flyer before she gets in here.
Yeah,
She came in, I said, she's the flyer.
Yeah.
Did I nail it?
Mm-hmm. Sure
And her mom's the cheerleading coach?
She is.
She is.
Yep.
Awesome. So, do you enjoy cheering?
Yeah, I love cheering.
Love cheering. And you play softball, and we just learned something about you, that you also played football.
I did.
And I said, flag football, and she's like, yeah, I'd be the running back.
I would.
And then my friend Sydney over here, she's like, I'd be the receiver.
Yeah.
What makes you think you'd be the I mean, I'm not saying that you got good hands.
Yeah, we did powder puff.
Come on.
I had me a few touchdowns, not to brag.
What? Do you have a touchdown dance?
We had some good studies. we practiced that more than the routes, probably.
No, the dance?
Yeah.
I love it. Love it. They practice the dance more than the routes. This is great. So, and you were the running back?
I was, yes.
Was it hard for them to stop you?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, you look pretty unstoppable. So.
I like to think I am.
Do you, Ava, do you enjoy being a flyer?
I do. I love being a flyer. It's just fun. You get to be yourself and just be sassy up there.
Sassy.
Yes.
Do you know that cheerleading has more injuries than any other sport?
I would not doubt
it. That's true. That's very true.
Because you think about they start higher than most
assuming it's a sport.
It is a sport.
I agree.
It is a sport.
I'm just kidding.
And then you play baseball and basketball.
That's right. Yep.
What do you play in basketball?
Point guard, shooting guard, all the guards.
What's your favorite?
I like point guard.
No, baseball?
Oh, softball.
Softball.
Yeah.
Softball. I said baseball.
Yeah, she's on the boys, yeah.
I know. Well, I mean, she played football with the boys.
I
did. That's a good point.
Don't judge.
I
mean, just because they're short doesn't mean they're not packing heat in the muscles. So listen to this. So, one of the coolest facts on their questionnaire, Clay, is that my girl Ava over there, she wants to be sports broadcasting.
I do. Yeah.
Why?
This is perfect.
Why do you want to do that?
Because I love football and I love sports, and I just feel like I could be bubbly and exciting. And
so you're gonna be like the next Erin Andrews? Is that what you're saying?
I think so. I think I can do it.
Erin Andrews.
Yeah.
I like
Sideline reporter.
Oh, I know who she is.
Okay. You said that like you didn't know who she was.
No, I know who she is. No, I see it. I see it. So anyway, tell me when you started your sport and you knew that you were gonna enjoy it, both of them. So there she is.
Yep, Erin Andrews.
Celebrity.
Yeah.
That's the next Ava.
Yes.
Right. She just doesn't know. You're going to be Hall of Fame. So when did you start softball? When did you start cheerleading?
I started softball when I was about 4. I played t-ball, and then I've played it ever since, and I've enjoyed it so much, and it's just what I enjoy doing.
Okay.
And then cheer, I've kind of grew up around it because my mom cheered at UAB, my dad cheered at Alabama, and my dad coaches at Sneed, my mom coaches at Boaz.
Wow.
So I've been around it my whole life. So
now that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool fact. Okay, now you play softball and basketball.
Yeah, I started softball when I was about 4 too. Played t-ball. I played with the boys.
I did too.
Up. We played with the boys in our rec league. And then I started travel when I was like 10. Every summer, every fall. I played that a lot. And then I didn't start basketball till middle school, probably 12.
Okay.
My dad got me into that, yeah.
Your dad did?
Yeah, he was a big basketball player.
Clay?
What, if you could only choose one of those two sports, which one you choosing?
Softball.
Yeah, we love softball.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
So the cheerleader says she's gonna die.
Yeah. Softball's just something I feel like I can just, I don't know. It's just something I've always enjoyed, and I can just be myself, and I enjoy it a lot. So.
Yeah, I made a lot of friendships.
Yeah.
Memories. Softball's just...
It's different.
It's different than others, yeah.
Now softball, Clay, I know we're youth pastors, so I know you've been to a few games. One of my favorite
The ball's
things,
not soft.
Oh, no. Nothing soft.
But one of my favorite things about softball games is the cheers that the girls come up with. It's very entertaining. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So, yeah, they're laughing already because they know where I'm going.
We have some good ones.
So let's hear some of those cheers.
We have one, and it's somebody get her a bucket. She's throwing up. And then you got
do that again one more time. Steven, please tell me you got that. That's going on the TikTok. That was one more time for the.
Should we start from the top?
Yeah, go ahead.
Somebody get her a bucket. She's throwing up.
That's my favorite part right there.
When would you say that?
Like when she throws it up.
When the pitcher throws the ball
I got
way
you.
high.
I got
She's
you.
throwing up.
I see.
Every moment of their life.
Yeah.
Every chance we get, that's the one we do.
Is that just a ladies thing? Because I've noticed that in volleyball too. There are all these chants, and they sound like they're like really getting on to the other team.
Brutal.
Like talking smack.
Brutal.
Is that in all
Y'all don't
girls
talk
sports?
smack, do you?
Cheerleading? Not really. We don't really have room for that.
Softball.
Softball?
Not too bad.
Nah.
I mean, it
Not
depends,
too bad. Yeah.
It depends.
It's funny. Is that your only cheer? That was a good one, though. I enjoyed that.
I'm trying to think.
Sydney, thank you for that. You made a really good TikTok video for us.
Maybe 1,000 subscribers.
Yes. It's going to happen after that. How could it not? I mean, right? So, y'all got another cheer?
If I'm being honest, we do that one a lot.
We have a lot.
I can't think of
any.
Nice. You don't do that in basketball. You don't have time.
No.
So I'm very curious to this because, like, I help coach the Albertville flag football team, the girls flag football team. Why did y'all not have a team at Boaz? Because we were very much looking forward to that.
I'm really not sure.
I don't think we had enough.
I think it's still being talked about, but I'm not.
There wasn't enough interest. Is that what you're saying?
Well,
it conflicted with other sports or something.
That's certainly an issue that we ran into.
But we had like a interest form, and I think we
had enough interest. I just think they got to pull it through. We got to figure something.
Yeah, it's a whole nother world.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like it's obviously regular football, but it's not exactly like other football. It's a learning curve to it, and the rules and regulations and stuff.
No, something I learned. I want to talk about some of y'all's awards because they're pretty incredible. What is softball factory player of the year?
When I was around 14 or 12, I went to the USA. Like, I was chosen to represent our state there, and so I went there and they did a bunch of combines and stuff, and they just picked from like the stats at the combine. Some players who had the highest ones. I guess I was up there. So.
Wow, that's a big deal. USA All-American.
Yeah.
You're acting like this is no big deal.
It was a good time. It was out in Oklahoma City.
All-State once, All-Area twice.
Yeah.
You're here to talk about that. So anyway, tell us about those awards and how they make you feel.
Oh, well, I'm definitely honored to get all of them. But our area, we have a real tough area.
We do.
There's some very competitive players in there, so that was a big deal for both of us to get that one.
And you got All-State.
I did.
Yeah.
First team All-State. How's that feel?
It's exciting because it just shows that your hard work's paying off and all that time and effort that you spend is actually going somewhere. So it's exciting for me.
Wow. So y'all must have aspirations past high school with those honors. What's it looking like? Where?
I am absolutely not sure yet. I kind of just started the
process.
Yeah, because I'm a junior, so I'm still filling out my options.
I'm committed to play softball at Berry College.
Oh yeah.
So I'll be heading down there next fall.
Nice.
I'm really excited about that one.
All right. Now you may not want to answer this. What would be the school that would make you decommit?
Honestly, I don't think there is one.
There's not one.
I've known that's where I felt like that's where I need to be for a long time. So when they offered me, I pretty much knew.
So if Bama came to you?
I mean, that one's tough. I might have to think about it.
Because they've been legit for the last few years. Like,
you're right.
Impressive Montana Fouts and all that. Yeah. She's not there anymore, but yeah.
No.
Man, who is your softball hero, basically? College softball hero or whatever.
I really like Larissa Pruitt. That's playing now. She's from Hartselle. I got to play a little bit of travel with her a few years ago. And she's a great person. She's so sweet, so genuine, and she's a stud.
Smiley all the time.
Where's she at now?
She's at Alabama.
She's at Alabama.
Yeah.
Come on. How about you?
I have no idea, actually.
Eva, come on.
When I was growing up, it was always Haley McClinney. I always loved her.
I liked her a lot.
Where'd
she can ball.
Play?
She played at Alabama.
Yeah, she plays for
all the Bama people.
The USA team now.
Yes.
Absolutely. She's their center fielder.
And recently, it's just been everybody. I just love watching college softball and seeing all of them. So
it has gotten more fun, entertaining. So, but anyway, yeah, it's been more fun and entertaining.
What drives you to do what you do in your sport? So, like, here's what I mean. Like, there's more to the game of softball than just the game, but ultimately it's just a game. It's like what is it that drives you to play the game at the level and intensity that you play it?
I decided at a very young age that I just felt like softball is my calling, and I felt like that's what God was going to use me to be. Like, not to be, but like it's going to be the start of something for me.
Yeah.
And it's going to allow me to be the platform to reach other people and share the word of God. And I decided that at a very young age, and so that's just kind of been my why ever since then.
So good.
It's good.
Yeah.
So good.
And I think I like to play for my team, like my teammates. I think that in softball, that's a real big thing, is playing for your team. That pushes me a lot to perform well for my team, especially in school ball. We got a really close team. We have good chemistry, and we want to perform well for them.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about your team, and maybe y'all been in it for a while, but let's talk about one of your favorite games, one of your favorite wins as a team.
Oh, definitely.
And what made it special?
Oh,
Douglas.
We beat Douglas in area tournament.
Yeah.
We beat them 1-0. We scored the winning run together.
She hit me in, and I was at third.
And we got to go to regionals that year.
Nice.
Because we won that game.
And it was just really fun to be able to do something, because nobody thought we could have done it, because going into area, we were struggling.
We struggled a lot.
Yeah, it was the peak of us, and we were really excited. So that one was fun. That was probably my favorite.
That's my favorite too, yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, on the other end of the spectrum, tell me your hardest loss in your career and what made it so hard.
This past year against Southside. That wasn't the game that put us out of area this year, but for me that was the most disappointing, because we had prepared so well for it, and we were all so excited, and we had a really, really good game, and we held them really close until the last inning, and we ended up losing it. But that one was rough for me.
That one was rough. That was an area tournament too.
Wow. Yeah.
That was a tough one.
So you got the ups and downs.
Yeah.
Clay?
So what are some life lessons that you've learned through cheer, basketball, or softball that you will definitely use in life after you get out of college if you play collegiate ball?
Definitely how to overcome adversity. Like overcoming injuries and losses, team struggles, and how to come back from stuff like that.
Just being able to persevere.
Yeah. And how to learn from mistakes and failures, come back from that. I've learned a ton of lessons in all sports.
I have too.
Especially softball.
Tell us some of those.
Mentally, I feel like I learned a lot, because you have to be mentally strong. Like
Mentally
softball it's a lot more failure than it is success, and I don't think a lot of people realize that, but it's really tough mentally, and I've had to be able to be strong there, and I feel like that'll help me after I get done playing. So.
Yeah.
Because we did talk about how you'll fail in life.
Yeah, we did talk about that.
It has its shares of failure.
It has its ups and downs.
Everybody fails, though.
So would you say that now, since you've learned those lessons and stuff, if you fail in something totally unrelated, it's a whole lot more tolerable and easier to handle?
Yeah, I would
because
say
of the
sure.
skills.
I feel like my brain has the capacity to take more. Not a lot, but still more than it would.
In that same area, how do you deal with pregame? I don't know how much stress would be.
I love pregame
cheerleading, but I'm talking mentally. How do you prepare yourself for the game, a big game?
We're very.
A big moment.
I would say we're very superstitious.
I'm probably the most superstitious person.
Tell us about that.
Okay, so before every single game, I have to make sure I listen to Jesus music at some point.
Yes.
And me and her also have a song, "Sold" by John. Yeah, that one's every single game. And then I have to eat a Reese cup before every single game.
Nice.
At least one.
So if there's
more
not a
than
Reese
one.
cup, it's a bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
She can vouch for me.
She has to have it.
And then I have to have a hair braided somehow, some way. For a long time, my mom was my hair braider, and kind of leaned off that one a little bit. She's a little upset about that one, but I'm very superstitious.
Wow.
I have had. This sounds gross. It's not gross. I've had the same pair of sliding shorts since I was about 12 years old. They're pink and purple, and I wear them just about every game. And then I have a lucky ribbon too. that I wear in my hair.
Oh, I
The
have
question, the question is not that you have them. Do you wash them?
Yeah, I wash them.
Okay, then we're good. I don't care how long you've had them.
I wash them before the game. I don't.
That's where it gets nasty.
Yeah, they're washed. They're washed.
It's like those superstitious. I wear the same socks for a whole season.
The question though is, are they washed?
That's nasty.
Are they washed between games or are they washed between seasons?
No, between games.
Okay, good. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You know, they
making sure.
They used to say, do you remember Adrian Peterson?
Yeah.
He used to get new cleats every game.
Did he?
Would never wear the same cleats.
I mean, that's funny. He had the money to do it
Yes,
too.
he did.
He did.
I think he said that he enjoyed the tightness of
the new
shoes.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he was good. It paid off.
It did.
But wow. Yeah. Hey, so let's take a quick music break. We're going over to the video, then we'll come back and watch some of the funny things. So, chemistry is your favorite? Why?
Okay, so I'm not very good at math at all.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm not math skilled.
How about you? Are you good at math?
No.
No. Okay,
I'm
we're
not
on the
math.
same page now.
I'm
all
not
of
good
us.
at English because I
Come on,
can't,
girl.
I can't talk right, so
You're my
therefore-
spirit animal right now.
I talk country, so I write country, so that just messes me up a little. And then history, Mom teaches it. It's just not my thing. And chemistry, I actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
This year's been a little rough because I took AP, but I still love chemistry.
Nice.
Mhm.
What do you like about chemistry?
It's the only thing I understand.
All right. And your favorite subject?
Yeah, I like science, but not like chemistry. I like the anatomies and the
Anatomy.
exercise
I
sciences.
can't do that.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. And so you're going to Berry College. You're going to do what?
I want to do occupational therapy.
Nice.
So I want to major in exercise science, stuff like that.
Exercise. So PE teacher?
Not quite. That's what my dad's a PE teacher. I don't think I want to do that.
You don't want to do it?
No.
No, thank you. Why not?
I mean, I like kids, but I don't think I want to
right.
do them like that.
They're all right kids.
No.
That's true. So, what's your favorite age group with kids?
Oh, I like little kids, not like babies. Like, about 6 to 8.
That's
6
my
to
son.
8.
My oldest son is
Yeah,
6.
they're fun that age.
Yes.
You ain't got to do everything for them. They're fun.
Sydney, you're real involved in FCA?
Yes, we both are. We both are on the leadership team.
It's awesome.
Have a lot to do with that.
We'll talk about that in a second. And then you're good at ping pong.
I am good at ping pong.
We're going to talk about that.
I love
like
ping
Forrest
pong.
Gump good, or?
Probably.
Have you seen Forrest Gump?
I think I have.
I haven't.
Tom Hanks.
Is he bad?
Is he? No, he's not
He's good,
bad.
then yeah,
no,
then
it's
I'm
Tom
good.
Hanks. He's Forrest Gump. Steven, do you have a clip you can show him of Forrest Gump?
I'm already working on it.
I knew you would.
Uh-huh.
Steven's amazing.
I'll pop it over there in
He's
just a
like
second.
mind reader good.
I won't play the audio,
Yeah,
but I can at least show the video.
That is Forrest Gump.
And Bubba.
Teaching him. And he got really, really good. Yeah. Like Forrest Gump good. Like he played.
Yeah. He'd be some competition, I think.
You think so?
I couldn't even do that.
He's all right.
He's okay.
He wins a gold medal in the Olympics or whatever for it. No big deal.
Yeah.
But I believe you got it, Sydney.
Yeah.
I mean, you look like you got the skills.
Very confident too.
Yeah.
Sydney's confident, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, he gets really. There's some video of Sydney hanging out on the way right there on the way.
Yeah, that's me.
Communist China.
Oh,
Beating the living snot out of that tennis ball. Anyway, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sydney video. So what are you really good at?
I don't
Dance. You said you're a good dancer.
I am a very good dancer.
Very good.
Personally, I think I'm really good.
You
at
like to dance?
No. But yeah, but I'm not
the
good
sprinkler. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's where it's at.
Steven!
Please make me do it.
Please do it.
No.
And the Sandlot is Sydney's favorite movie, and Jesus Revolution is yours. And that's a really good movie.
I love that movie.
It's a really good movie.
Hey, isn't that the same guy, the hippie, who plays Jesus in The Chosen?
Yeah.
That is him.
I thought that was so cool.
It is.
It's him.
Yeah, which is interesting.
He's
with
very
roles, with roles like that, you think, can he play anything else? But apparently he can.
Apparently.
Okay, so I didn't know if I should do this or not, but I think we know Clay well enough.
Yes.
I found your doppelganger, Clay.
Let's see it.
You ready?
Forrest Gump running.
No.
Yes. Who is this guy?
I'm going to do a side by side, man. Yes. Oh, my gosh.
I see it.
This is amazing. The hat, the glasses, everything, dude.
I mean, you nailed it. The only thing he's got that you don't is the same colored shirt. Like,
yeah.
I
may have that shirt, too.
It's just
his hair's longer.
Under Armour shirt. Yeah. That's it.
You're on your way. Is that the goal?
Huh?
Is that the goal?
Dude, I'm the most unique individual you ever met. I don't have a goal. I'm just kidding.
Unique.
Yeah.
All right, 10 seconds, guys. You ready to come back?
Not the goal.
The goal.
I have no goal.
No goal. All right. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, and...
All right, we are back with Sydney and Ava, and they are absolutely incredible. They're fun. One is a cat lady. We learned this. Ava. Not throwing shade, but Ava. And then, Sydney, you are fun. And so we're having a good time. But let's get to the good part. We want to see a hitchhiker's thumb. I don't know what that is or what that looks like, but somebody says they have that. You're like, why can't I say, okay?
Look at him.
That's amazing.
That is incredible.
I don't know. I just every time I do a thumbs up, everyone tells me I got weird thumbs.
You're like double jointed or something.
Wow.
I looked it up, and that's what they said.
That's impressive.
That sucker's on back there.
She's got skills to pay the bills with that thumb. Right there. Barry College, you don't know what you're getting. Hitchhiker. Ava can also do the sprinkler. We're going to ask her to do that in a minute. It's going to be great. She says she's a wonderful dancer. I am not.
She's got to put her money where her mouth is.
Also, yeah. Sydney can play ping pong like Forrest Gump. That's what we've learned. How did you know you were good at ping pong?
I played with my dad a lot, and I actually beat him like a few months ago. So now I just think that I'm really good.
You're the stuff.
Yeah, because I beat my dad.
You're like, I'm born for
you've
ping
beat
pong.
the goat.
Yeah.
I beat the best.
Yeah.
And now I can accomplish anything.
I wanted to get a ping pong team at the school, but
a ping pong team?
Yeah,
so
but we didn't.
Why did you give up on that dream?
Well, because no one wanted to.
I want to be on that team.
No one wanted to
Everybody
play
else
with
is
me.
like, I don't got time for that.
I have a hard time finding people to play with me.
We would play with you, Sydney.
Do they still have ping pong tables up in the top of the gym?
I don't know about that.
It's actually a classroom.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they do.
Back in my day, there was a whole bunch of ping pong tables up there.
Yeah, I think they turned it into a classroom.
In a classroom. So, Ava, tell me something unique about you that I would never know. You're a good dancer. You love everything that's Taylor Swift.
I love Taylor Swift.
How do you feel about the fact that she might be dating
I was
Travis
hoping
Kelce?
you were going to ask this question.
Have you seen this? Travis Kelce from the Chiefs.
I'm all for it.
I did not know that.
We were hoping you'd ask us that
Yeah,
question.
we were prepared for that
We've
one.
been really into
all the
researching
questions
that.
they could prepare for it.
We-
Was that.
Travis Kelce
all
and Taylor
over
Swift.
TikTok.
They're going to ask me.
We were just
Yeah.
talking about this actually, for real.
Ava dances like
And here we go.
Travis.
Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, Jersey sales spot 400%. At least, whether it's true or not, the actual jersey sales can be quite nice for Travis. He benefited greatly from that.
I'm rather mystified by Taylor
That
Swift.
mustache, though.
It's a choice. The mustache.
The mustache,
not the
Yeah.
right choice.
I
but it's a
love the
choice.
way that you said that.
I'm for it.
Is that what you
Yeah.
thought?
Sydney.
Is that what you thought when you
Ava
came in
says
here and
no,
you saw my
Sydney says
beard?
yes.
Oh, so it's a choice.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
You're great. So let's talk about your most embarrassing moments.
I have so many.
I love that. So Ava, future sports broadcaster, you're right where you need to be. Mm-hmm. Tell us about one of those moments.
I have so many to pick from. I fall a lot. Like I fall.
You fall.
You're clumsy.
Lot. I'm very clumsy.
Which is a problem because you're a flyer. And that means you go really high in the air.
That might be why she's a flyer. Can you imagine if your base fell?
Yeah.
That's true.
Let's see.
It's not up to her whether she lands or
Correct.
not. Yeah.
Right. So I've had several. My most embarrassing one was probably I was playing softball at Alabama at a camp, and I had hit a really good ball, and I'm running, and I was being waved on to third, and I tripped and fell and face planted and slid for about a mile. Like I'm not
for
kidding.
a mile.
Yes.
Nice.
That's probably my most embarrassing moments is
Did
when
you
I trip
recover?
and fall. Mm-hmm. I fell down the school stairs before.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Sydney.
Oh no, I have another one. This
If you're that excited, I want to hear
No,
it.
this one is probably actually my most embarrassing one. I forgot about this one. So it was my first game tumbling out the football team out of the tunnel. And I was doing a round off backhand spring tuck. And this is like the first one I've done on my own. And I'm so excited to get out there, round off backhand spring, go for the tuck. Best tuck I've ever done, still to this day. And I tripped and was running backwards and fell on my face in front of the whole city. And, yeah.
That's okay. They like you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lots of videos.
I need to see this video.
Oh, no.
Oh, there's videos.
Like,
there's videos of you falling?
So,
oh, man.
So, Ava, you should know at this point in the show, when you say there's a video, or I can do this.
Oh, gosh.
We want to see this. So, Sydney, tell me about your most embarrassing moment.
See, I'm not the best in, like, social situations. I'm a little awkward.
I don't
so there's
believe that.
like many times I can think of where, like, you know, someone says like enjoy your food and I just hit them like the you too.
I do that unintentionally.
Yeah.
You're coming out of Walmart and they say come back and you say you too.
Yeah.
They have to.
I do that a lot.
Yeah.
I get so embarrassed.
Why?
I don't know.
I think that happens to most people, don't you?
Yeah, but it is dumb. I mean, like they have to come
back.
Yeah.
They get paid to.
Yeah. I mean, at least you're like wishing them.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're trying
Good
to.
luck on coming back to work.
That's right. You're being positive.
You've got this. Maybe when I'm 80, I'll be doing your job.
Have you ever said?
I don't know. Yes.
Have you ever said you too to someone who said thank you?
Yes. That's.
Yep.
Thank you, you too.
You're not. That doesn't make you socially awkward.
No, but.
Have you ever fallen like our friend Ava?
Yeah, but I'm not as
bunch of
clumsy
people?
as her.
I have. Okay.
That felt personal.
Well,
I'm not as clumsy as her.
She's very,
Trying to throw some attention off of herself.
Yeah. Quit paying
I
attention
have
to me.
a clip of the ending.
That's fine.
It's the fallen part. It's in slow motion too.
Oh, that's nice.
Can you
Slow
send
motion.
Can you send it to that same email you sent your questionnaire to?
Yeah.
And
That
I
would
can
be
put it up
great.
here on the screen.
That would be great.
Cool.
Yeah, because we want the world to see what we're seeing. So, what joy is it to see an embarrassing moment if only we can see it?
Right.
So, anyway, I've really enjoyed you guys being here, and this has been quite a hilarious, wonderful interview. And so you were talking about why she's sending that to Steven, because I want the world to see it. Tell us about your involvement with FCA and what it means so much to you.
Okay. Well, this year is the first year that we've had a leadership team in a long time.
Yeah.
So, we've tried to be very involved and do a lot with our school and our community this year. And I think we've done a pretty good job.
It's been really fun to get it back out there and back in the school.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had
It
this.
stopped at Boaz a few years ago.
Yeah.
So,
we're just trying to get it up and growing now.
Enjoying it.
Yeah.
What are some of the
fun.
What are some of the things that you do in the FCA?
Well, we've started doing. It's called a popsicle blast, and it's where we get a bunch of popsicles and we go to each sport team.
Yeah.
And we just invite them to FCA, tell them a little about what we do, and we give them a popsicle. And we've done football. We're doing band today. We've done volleyball, cross country, it gets everybody involved, and it gets the word out too. And we get to show everyone some love with a popsicle.
It's awesome.
I think that's really cool.
Popsicles make me feel loved.
Yeah. Sure.
My only question is why you two didn't bring us popsicles, but I gave you a burger. I didn't get a popsicle. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm just joking. I'm playing with you.
But they don't get the popsicles.
No.
They just get.
They give them away.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think I sent it.
I
think it worked.
Cool.
Steven, just tell us when it hits, right?
I'll be looking, yeah.
But anyway, we have so enjoyed this interview. Thank you so much. We're not telling you to leave because we want you to stay the rest of the show. But come on over to our social media because you guys see this video of Ava because it's going to be incredible. I just feel it in my heart. And so, anyway, come join us at Varsity Radio Show on pretty much anything. You guys are fun.
Thank you.
I told you.
Are you having a good time, though?
I'm having a good time.
So, do you enjoy history as much as your mom does?
What's your favorite?
My favorite's chemistry, not history. History's just, I can't get into it.
Trying to remember,
it's too much.
I'm trying to remember correctly. I think your mom was my 9th grade history teacher.
She's taught history for a long time.
She
was my history teacher a few years ago.
But that was fun.
How'd that go?
It was something. She uses me as a lot of her teaching stuff.
Whoa, here we go.
This is just the end of the tuck, and it went downhill from there. It was not this slow. But.
Oh. Hey!
And there comes the football.
Yeah, I was worried I was going to get run over.
You panicked.
I had a little bit of grass in my mouth.
I was looking at the wrong person, so you're going to have to rewind. I see it now.
You're just looking at this.
Okay, yeah. Oh!
It was a long call.
I did that on a bat spin one time at youth camp. Look, just like that. Except my face slammed against the ground. I didn't feel it. I was so dizzy.
Yeah, I got up and everybody was giving me high fives. They're like, oh my gosh.
Hey, at least you were getting high fives.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was more of I'm so sorry you're embarrassed.
No, I mean, at least people were sympathetic, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it could be worse.
I tell you what's funny is I know you don't know this, but her mom is one of the kindest people I've ever met in my entire life.
Yeah.
You can tell how much they're alike because you comment on Travis Kelce's mustache and she says, "Well, that's a choice."
Very honest.
What was it like having your mom as your history teacher? It was something.
Yeah.
She can't just say it was horrible.
She's not being mean about it.
That's right.
It was not horrible. I had a few kids.
She's like me, that eternal optimist.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. She's super kind.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Yeah,
you're doing great.
Yeah.
He's just what he is. He's not criticizing you.
No,
he's complimenting you.
Absolutely,
being honest.
It's a compliment.
See, I tend to be the opposite. I just say exactly what I think all the time and gets me in trouble often. So you're a better person than I am.
I try. I can be like that sometimes too. I really can. Sometimes I just forget and I just say whatever comes on my head. But
what about you,
usually gets you in trouble right there.
What about you?
I don't think that I do. I think about.
You don't word vomit?
No, I think I think too much about what I say.
She thinks about 20 times before it comes out of her mouth.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm a lot like
spit it out. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of times I say it and I'm like, oh my gosh. She can vouch for me on that one too. I'll be like, I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry.
Tell us some of those phrases.
Oh gosh.
The deep dive into your life right now. Steven, I do have trivia. I didn't post it, but
okay. Cool. We'll get to it next. 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
My biggest problem is telling people they're dumb. Like if I think something's
dumb, I call people an idiot a lot.
Yeah, if I think something dumb like that is dumb.
Yeah. I think not telling people, but I'm very big on the word hideous. Like there's some clothes that are very hideous.
Not people.
No, not people. I don't.
That guy is
clothes.
Yeah.
What that guy's got on is hideous.
I say that to her a lot.
That her, what she's wearing?
No, not her, but like about other people.
Oh,
that was hideous.
So y'all like best friends?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Mm-hmm. Okay, it all makes sense now.
Oh yeah.
So that was hideous. Do you use, like, that was fire? You don't say that was fire.
I don't say that.
I think that's out. I don't think that's a thing anymore.
We say slay.
I don't say it either.
Slay.
What was it?
Slays.
Slay.
What's that?
Slay my love.
Same thing.
Slay my love.
Oh, my love.
It's amazing.
Okay.
How about 8? She ate.
8. 4 plus 4.
I use that one a
She
lot.
ate.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That, like,
You ate that up.
you ate that up. You did good.
Oh.
Like,
That was
you
awesome.
killed that.
You killed
ate.
it.
Okay.
Yeah,
How about if
that's it.
somebody's wearing sandals? What do
They
you
got
say?
them dogs
hideous.
out.
What'd you say?
The dogs.
They got
out.
them dogs out. They're dogs.
I love this southern.
The TikToks made it really hard for me to wear open-toed shoes. The dogs.
Wow. The dogs
That's hilarious.
are out.
Yeah.
I
We
like
like
it.
Queen, too.
Queen, yes. That one too.
Wow.
Have you ever? This is gonna be a strange question.
I'm learning so
Have
much.
you ever went barefoot in front of your youth?
I used to
That's a
wear
bad idea.
sandals when I used to preach. I don't do that anymore.
I went barefoot one Wednesday night, and it was like apparently the grossest thing that has ever taken
I
place
have not
in human
done
history.
that.
Yeah.
I don't
Essentially,
do
it was
that.
like when I was a teenager.
I'll be honest. I'm wearing them now. I don't know. I like to wear Nikes. I wear Nikes almost every week. I got like 4 or 5 pairs of them, and I switch them.
I would much prefer to go barefoot.
Yeah.
The Varsity Freestyle.
This is your chance to win a 5-person all-day pass to BNB video games. All you gotta do is answer 3 questions. You're like, that's so hard. I understand, but we are like phone a friend, and we have the answer. So all you gotta do is call in, and this is your chance to win. So here's our first question: How many points are a touchdown worth? How many points? My girl Ava knows this. I know she does. How many points are a touchdown worth?
Want to win? Call us now at 256-505-8885.
If you stayed on,
Set me
you
up.
stayed on, you got the answer. And that's what I mean. We want you to win. Here we go. Here's somebody. Ava, you're awesome.
I thought you were asking a question.
Yeah. I'm glad you answered.
I did answer.
All right. Here we go. I'll bring us up. You ready?
Okay.
All right. And
All right. All right. Who do I have on the phone?
Deborah Yarbrough.
Oh, hey, Deborah.
Hey.
All right.
I'm Corey's mom.
Yep.
I'm Corey's mom, by the way.
Okay. Hey, we're glad to hear from you. How many points are a touchdown worth?
6.
That's correct. And if you heard my girl Ava, she gave the answer so perfectly. Okay, in the same way, okay, after you score the touchdown, how much is a field goal worth? After you score the touchdown.
1.
Yes, correct. Now, this has nothing to do with football whatsoever. But Steve Harvey, he's one of my favorite comedians. He's bald. He has the greatest mustache ever. He is a hilarious human being. Is the game show host of what show that airs? The first word is family. The second word is? I can hear myself in the back. Family starts with an F. It's a fight. Another word for fight. 'Tis a battle within your family.
I don't know.
All right. All right. Well, thank you for playing. Thanks for trying. So, Steven, funny videos. We got to finish.
Yeah, I got like 1 or 2 left. And then we got Greg coming up pretty soon, too.
Greg,
so
the man glass
let's go
Scott.
ahead and grab one of these.
These are great.
And, yeah, okay. Our parents have a really cool way of saying things.
Yes.
That only parents can say.
Right.
And
I am a parent now. I
Here's
understand.
just a little taste
You
of
both.
what
Now?
that's
Yeah.
like.
In Egypt, we don't say don't touch that. We say,
An American mom, we don't say stop it. We go,
It's true.
what are you doing?
Did she just
What are you
burp? She burped. Did y'all hear that? She burped at the end. You heard that, didn't you? No? Okay.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that woman who's from California and she lives in the South now?
No.
She's on TikTok or something.
No.
Or Instagram.
No.
She just like goes like customs and stuff. So there's one where she's like, apparently this is called a buggy.
Yeah,
she's
it's
pretty
true.
good.
In England, it's called a trolley.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep, a shopping trolley.
And Savannah Bananas, Steven.
Yeah, you want to play that one?
Yeah, I want to do that one because
this is with Dane the Great. He's
he
good
is
at everything
funny
he does.
on his own. And now he's giving a pregame speech and stuff.
Guys, I've had enough of it, guys. Okay, no more hoopla, no more playing around. I want serious baseball. Do you hear me? Hey, not right now. Go, Banana Man. Go, Banana Man.
That's right. If we want to win, it's on us.
It's on us.
It's on us!
It's on us! 1, 2, 3.
Bananas!
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
So Greg's about to call. I hear something.
Yeah, you heard something.
Oh,
I'm working on it.
I heard myself in the background. Anyway, that's the weirdest thing when you talk about wanting to do broadcasts when you call and you hear yourself talk back in somebody's radio or something. So
I hate hearing myself talk.
Why?
You're more country than you think you are, aren't you?
Yes.
I like your country though. I like y'all's voices.
Mine's rough.
We're from the South. I did a missions trip and they combined us with a team from Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Yeah, and they were making fun of our accents. I was like, what makes you think you don't have one?
So, man, that's true.
What makes you...
Obviously, I have a very thick country accent.
We all do.
And there was a time it bothered me. I just like, I don't know.
I'm embracing it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm proud to be from the South.
I think it's a personality trait at this point.
I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Y'all shouldn't hate on this. This is a good thing. So from 1 to 10, being 10 the countryest, 1 the least. Sydney, how country is your accent, do you believe?
I don't think it's that bad.
Okay.
Yours isn't that sounded a bit country. Maybe a 6.
6.
I'm saying a 9.
No.
You're 9.
I wouldn't rate you a 6. I wouldn't rate you a 9.
Put you as a 7.
There's sometimes I'll just be like,
you call her a 9?
Right.
Oh, no.
She's a 7.
I don't even know that I'm a 9.
You're pretty close.
I mean, I'm always close. But
I mean, Clay.
I don't think you're a 6, though.
You think I'm lower?
Yeah.
I think
you're way lower than 9.
I do, too. I think you're about a 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
About 15 seconds, guys.
I might put you at a 6.
I see.
4 and 6. That's a good number.
I like it.
I like it. Makes me feel good.
I think you're a 9.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right, brief hold.
Yeah.
Now, sports analyst Greg Glasscock.
Greg.
What's going on?
Greg, what's up?
What's happening?
Man, we are interviewing you, so it's a good day.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Boy, might be a little desperate.
I'm not desperate. I'm lucky. I'm lucky we have you in our lives today. Thank you, Greg, for calling. Tell us what is going on in the wonderful world of Marshall County sports.
Well, I tell you guys, we're at about the halfway point, believe it or not, is this week's going to be our non-region week of games. As far as a quick recap of last week, had some big ones going on. I guess the biggest in the region and the county was the Boaz Guntersville game, which Guntersville came away with a 35-14 win, but several key injuries. First time Guntersville's played on the artificial turf, which personally I've never been a big fan of. And I was just glad to kind of get out of that one alive. We had some injuries. Hope there'll be a good update on those guys coming into this week, as they've got Buckhorn in the non-region week, a 6A team coming to town this Friday. And then Douglas was off last week. Arab put a good little scare in Scottsboro last week. I was keeping up with that when they actually jumped out to a 14-0 lead in the first quarter, and Scottsboro ended up winning that game 28-14.
Wow.
So as of right now, it looks like the front runners in that region is Scottsboro and Guntersville, and those two teams, when they play in 2 weeks,
we'll find out.
that'll be a huge game. The winner of that game could very well win the region. Of course, Arab will still have something to say about that as Arab comes to Guntersville later in October, so that'll be a big game too. So, even though we're at the halfway point, we still got a lot of big games to go. I always like this week because you see some matchups you normally don't see with it being a non-region week. I already mentioned Guntersville's playing Buckhorn. Douglas is playing West Point. Boaz has a tough task. They have to go to Southside, which, that game with Guntersville, first game of the year with Southside, went down to basically the last play of the game. That was a big one. So, and Arab, I think they go to Fort Payne this week. So, got some interesting matchups this week as a lot of teams get to kind of rest a little bit from region play and get geared up for the second half of region play, which should be interesting. And on the volleyball front, kind of snuck up on me, but the county tournament is going on, started yesterday, and it'll end tonight. It's being played this year at Sand Mountain Parks, and I noticed in the latest polls in 5A, Arab's ranked number 3 and Guntersville's ranked number 5.
Wow.
So, got some strong volleyball going on in the county as they continue play this afternoon to crown the champion this evening. So, got a lot of good things going on right now. And, of course, college football in full swing.
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody's teams are, doing well or not. I know mine is, so...
Florida State.
I continue to be...
I knew you were going there. I knew it.
Oh, yeah. Well, you knew I had to go there.
I know.
It's not often we go to Death Valley and get a win.
Yeah,
so,
I'm proud of you for taking Clemson.
I kind of lost my voice during that game. So got a little too excited there, probably. But, hey, well, win's a win.
It is.
Football. Yeah.
Well, Greg, you so improve our show. Thank you so much for giving us the updates. We're so glad we got to talk to you.
Sure thing. Look forward to talking to you next week.
Yes, sir.
All right. See y'all.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Are you having fun yet?
I am. Yeah. I'm enjoying this.
So, we got to see your dance.
Oh, no.
You say, oh, no. I say, what can you do? I can dance really good. Well, will you do it? Oh, no. What's your best dance?
Sprinkler.
Oh, you got to show us.
Like
show
right
us
now?
the sprinkler. Yeah, show us the sprinkler. We got time.
Like stand up and dance?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, God. Ready? It's going to be a minute. Yeah, we were born for this moment. Yay! She nailed it. Sydney, you can do that too, right?
Yeah. That's our double celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sprinkler.
I like it. Look at y'all. Y'all got celebrations. You got cheers. Mm-hmm. What's your favorite cheer kind of thing for softball? Other than the
throw up one.
Throw up. That was my favorite.
Oh. Loa, 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 loa. That one's my favorite.
I love it.
I'm trying to
Sydney, you didn't throw yourself into that one.
No.
That was sad.
That one's not my favorite.
She was quick.
She was quick with the throw.
She said no.
She was quick with the
That's
throw.
not bad.
What was? What?
I said that one's not my that one's not my favorite.
That one was me and Madison Chapman's. We nailed that one all.
Yeah, she came up with most of them.
Hey, what's your favorite non-athletic thing to do?
I like to eat.
Like what? What would you eat? What's your favorite thing to eat?
Bubburritos.
We eat that a lot. Like my car's programmed to Bubburritos. When I hop in the car,
I love
it says
Bubburritos.
What's your favorite thing to eat?
Just
at Bubburritos?
Yeah.
At Bubburritos?
Yeah.
I get steak nachos.
Come on.
I like a quesadilla.
Both are good options.
Mm-hmm.
I heard nothing wrong from what you said. All that sounded good.
Mm.
What about you? What's your favorite non-athletic thing to do?
Probably sleep. I love to sleep because when I'm not,
the best.
I mean, when I'm not playing softball or cheering, I mean, I'm sleeping.
You know you'll sleep a third of your life?
Wow.
I don't feel like I do.
Well, I mean,
you don't get enough?
If you sleep
no
6 to 8 hours a night, that's essentially a third of your day.
That's true.
So, as far as outdoor activities, do y'all ever go camping? Any outdoors stuff?
I used to camp a lot growing up.
Yeah, are we talking primitive camping
no.
like a tent, or are we talking about glamping with the RV?
No, glamping for sure.
I've actually never
Not
camped before.
outdoorsy.
Cindy says glamping.
You've never camped before?
I've never camped
Neither
before.
one of y'all are
Wow.
outdoorsy.
Now,
I like the lake and the beach.
Will you swim
But
in the lake?
Yeah.
Okay. Because some people refuse to swim in the lake.
we have a
No, I
pool
don't.
outside, so we're always in the pool.
So, I will tell you something. When you do finally get to go camping, make sure that if you go in a tent, that you put the stakes in the ground and make sure that that tent is nice and grounded. Because if you don't, something like this might happen.
Oh my gosh.
And there it went.
Look at that.
How?
I know, right? It'll come down sometime, but the video doesn't show it.
It's like a parachute.
That'd be a wild ride, wouldn't it?
That would be terrifying.
Yeah, it would.
I'm gonna die! How I feel right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know,
How did they manage that?
You know Alabama's national bird, don't you?
Is it the yellowhammer?
Well, that's technically it, but no, when there are tornadoes
Oh,
around,
yeah,
it's
the
the
trampoline,
trampoline.
yeah.
James Fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trampoline.
Good stuff.
Yeah. You're a cheerleader. You have one of those?
I have actually had several trampolines, and I've actually had one end up in the trees, and I've had one end up through a neighbor's car. We've had a few of those.
Wow.
Victims of the tornadoes.
So all this time on the trampoline, what is your worst trampoline injury? Because I mean, people get hurt on those things all the time.
I actually this summer I jumped on my trampoline and I kind of fell through it.
Ooh, like through the mat or through the
Ripped it.
springs?
Through the mat.
Ooh,
it ripped
no.
the hole. Then I landed on a stool and the stool shattered underneath me.
Oh my!
That's fun.
I can tell you.
Did it hurt?
Yeah, a little.
Yeah.
Me and my little brother, we used to play. We were playing with the football on top of the trampoline, right? And that summer was just amazing. It was when we got the trampoline. We were just on that thing every day. Well, we were playing with the football, and we dropped it, and we both were racing to get back to it, to get it first and bring it back up on the trampoline. I landed on it. And let me tell you, landing on a football, that can break your ankle. Yeah. So with cheer, though, any broken bones?
I'm glad to say I haven't had a broken bone.
Good.
But I have had some rough falls.
Any sprains?
I non-diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure I've had a sprain before.
Non-diagnosed.
Well, I've got a niece who does competitive cheer. Now, she's only like 9 years old. Oh, she's about to turn 9. But she was at cheer the other night, and she was doing a walkover.
Mm-hmm.
And she snapped both her radius and her ulna in her right arm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's in a cast all the way up past her elbow. It's awful.
That's awful.
Yeah. Probably
Cheer's
at least
dangerous.
4 weeks. But
Have you ever broken your
Cheerleading
bones?
says yes, but I fell out of a tree at 5. So why my dad didn't put up the sides of the tree house? He did after that.
What did you break?
It's a miracle I didn't die, to be honest. My right arm at 5. And then, and they don't remember Power Rangers, like the original Power Rangers.
Power Ranger.
We wanted to be Power Rangers, me and my neighbor.
Which one was your color?
Red.
Oh, yeah.
Until the Green Ranger came out, and then I want to be Tommy,
Yeah.
the Green Ranger. But I like the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Okay, so we were playing Power Rangers, and back in my time, I sound so old saying that, but they had these metal swing sets, and we're talking metal everything, metal. You know what I'm talking. And the metal bars, like the chain link things, and I don't know why. My neighbor determined he was going to kill me one day, and he takes off the chain and he spins it around and slings it and hits me right here. I still have the mark. I had to have stitches, and it's a miracle I didn't die from that. So I'm a miracle.
Childhood.
I did. My childhood was rough.
Yeah.
It's rough. You remember the slides, Steven? It was like.
Oh, yeah. If they don't burn the skin off your legs from being in the sun all day.
And the scary go round. Y'all didn't have that.
That was fun, though.
But they got the merry-go-round at the Guntersville Park for my kids, and I tell you what, That's some workout right there.
yeah.
I don't know if y'all have ever spun that thing around.
I have, yeah.
It's like spin the thing and they're barely going, and I'm like, on my day, we would almost die. Like,
let me tell you where a really good,
hanging on for dear life,
dangerous one is that you can now get on as an adult. You know where High Falls is?
I do.
Okay, they've got a little amusement area out there. It's kind of got those little kiddie things they can get on. They're kind of spring loaded, so they kind of rock back and forth.
Yeah.
Well, they've got a full size merry-go-round.
Come on.
Thing is huge.
Let's go.
And so if you time it just right, get out there in the fall when there have been some limbs that have fallen off the trees. Grab that and then like pretend you're in a gondola, you know, like in a boat.
Yes.
And you push yourself along so you can push yourself while you're on the merry-go-round. Dude,
fast?
that is so much, as fast as you can. It's so much fun.
The only thing, I didn't like getting like dizzy, sick, wanting to throw up.
Yeah.
You didn't enjoy that?
No. And now, you know, Sand Mountain Park, they've got these little ones, and you get on them and you can spin, like my son, I can spin him so fast, but then he always like, they're going to throw up. I'm like, we're not doing it anymore. Just once.
Did you ever?
No more. No more.
Did you ever ride the Starship 3000?
Oh, man.
No.
At the fair?
Yes.
At the fair.
It was called the Gravitron where I'm from.
Yeah. Like
Was it the thing where you're on the back and your back goes up as it's spinning around?
They don't fasten you in. There's no need to.
They do that at the Space and Rocket Center.
Centrifugal
they still
force.
Have it.
Yeah. Centrifugal force
Now, I
just
have done
nails you
that.
to the wall.
Y'all have never done any of these.
I threw
things.
up multiple times.
Y'all thought you thought you had an extreme childhood.
Yeah.
You were wrong.
The Scrambler, the Zipper, all the different rides.
Until you play Power Rangers with a metal thing.
Yeah. Or a dodgeball with a kickball.
With the Zipper, you could just see throw up flying through the air.
Right, that's true.
Yeah.
Chunks were flying. All right, 10 seconds to socials.
Yep.
We'll do this buzzer beater. Sound good?
Facebook,
All right.
Instagram.
Here we go. 5 seconds.
Twitter, which is X. You're just
All right,
I'm gonna say, and we're on this, and you're gonna read it.
The buzzer beater.
Hey guys, we want to tell you where you can find us when the Varsity radio show's not happening. We know we can hear you crying through the radio. It's okay, so we're going to embrace you with our social media because we have lots of content, lots of things for you. You can find us when the show's over on Facebook.
At Varsity Radio Show.
You can find us on Instagram.
At Varsity Radio Show.
You can find us on Twitter.
At Varsity Radio 885.
And you know, we've got TikTok and we've got YouTube. Just search Varsity Radio Show.
And we're podcasts everywhere. Apple Podcasts, Pocket Cast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts. We're everywhere. And now, Steven, thanks to Steven, we're on Horizon Communications. You might actually be watching us right now. So we're so glad that you're watching. We hope that you come back. But before we leave this show, we want to tell you about the fuel of the Varsity, the Char Burger, the home of the famous Char Grilled Wildcat Burger, Philly cheesesteak and jumbo crispy onion rings, and B&B video game. We call it the Albertville Mullet. It's the business in the front, party in the back. It's got an 80s style arcade, really, really cool in the back. Local video game retail store in the front by the Pizza Hut. Because if you're in the 80s, where else do you go after you play video games?
Pizza.
Right? Hey, come back and join us next week. Same Varsity time, same Varsity place, 88.5 JFM. We'll see you there.
The Varsity Radio Show. Tuesdays, 2:30 to 4:30 on 88.5 JFM. Streaming live to Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And live on the radio.
Come on, little Barry. We got 20 more to go. Rock.
I'm trying.
Rock, little Barry.
I'm trying, man. This ain't even no real gym.
What you mean? We paid $10. Look at this equipment.
Yeah, look at it, man. You got us rocking on wood, man. Where's the elliptical machines or the Stairmasters, man? I feel like a little kid finna jump on my back and put a quarter in me, man.
You always complaining.
Where my trees at, lady?
And I use this machine right here to lose my cat back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
My fingers taste like chicken.
Huh? Let me taste your back.
That tickle.
Your back don't taste like chicken.
Taste my foot. Taste my foot.
Man, get your foot out my mouth, bro.
It tastes like chicken.
I'll bite you.
That's my butt.
He's getting ready.
Come on, we almost there.
He goes, where is that?
What's up now, partner? Take this leash off! Take this leash off! Let me kill him! Let me kill him! Come on. You want the ball? Oh, dear. River, come on. Let me kill him! Why you look? You realize you're not that tough.
Tunga. Good call. He's yanked by the hair and pulled down. That's not going to endear Nasri to anyone. There, it's not a horse collar tackle, technically.
One day we had a visitor, and it was his first time at our youth group. We came to the end of our small group session, and our leader asked for prayer requests. A girl who was one of our regular attendees raised her hand and said that her grandmother was in the hospital for a broken arm. After we collected all the requests, the leader asked who wanted to pray over them. This new boy bravely raised his hand right away and said that he would. We all bowed our heads and waited for a sweet and simple prayer. But when it came time to pray for the grandma, he said, "Dear Lord, thank you for Lisa's grandmother, and I pray that you heal her arm. Or just let her die if it's in your will."
That's crazy. My man was thinking eternal. My man was thinking eternal healing.
If it's your will, let it be done. Either way,
for a broken arm.
For a
broken arm.
Hey, it might be her time.
How old is she?
It's grandma.
This might be it, God. This might be your. This might be her ticket.
I have to tell the story. You know?
Yes, please
My
do.
son was about maybe 10 years old, and he was playing junior high basketball. Maybe he was 12, I don't know. I didn't get to go to a lot of games because of recruiting and whatnot, but I happened to go to a game, and he's on a breakaway layup, and the guy fouls him hard into the wall, and he gets up and says something to the guy, and he gets a technical foul. So I have this come to Jesus moment with him when we get home at night, and I'm going to teach him about how to keep his cool and all that kind of stuff. So I give him like a 15-minute, the best speech ever about keeping your cool, don't lose your cool,
No
have
flubs.
poise, none of that. He sat there and looked at me and listened like so intently. And then he said to me, "And how many headsets did you bust it to?"
Today his best favorite animal. He's called Greatodon. As you can see, Greatodonis is very smallest giraffes. And sometimes they make him have sad feelings. He said, "I don't want to be tiny Griffafa." So that's why he tell people he's a big dog. He's not, and that's crazy. Because Greatodon forgets to grow his giraffe's neck, he has lots of extra skin on his face parts. It's like the lips is bigger than the ears. Naughty monkeys try hiding there. Sometimes look a little like a ghost of a cow. What's cow ghost say? Boo or moo? Get it? Anyway, even though Greatodon pretend to be a big dog, inside it's just tiny Griffafa. He's like a little tiny baby. If you see Greatodon, let him pretend. It's okay. Sometimes people need to feel bigger than they really is. That's why it's best animal. Okay, bye. Remember, he's not a dog. It's Creepy Dave, Animal Show. Okay.
Came first and will stand.
It's on the board.
It's on the board. Came first and will stand.
It's on the board.
It's on the board.
First.
Why is there so many chickens on the ark? I thought you were only supposed to bring 2.
Sing thou wondrous love.
Man, somebody wasted some food on the floor. Hey, what you looking at, bro? What's up? You feeling froggy? Then jump in. Come on, if you want to do something, come on. Don't ask me. Haha, this is my house. Let me go around there and see who in the kitchen. Who in my kitchen? You better have some food ready for me in my kitchen. There better be some food ready, because this is my house. Hey, I think I need some help. This bag won't come off my head, Kate. I don't understand. Oh, get the bag off my head. Why you holding me so tight like that? You trying to choke me or something? I thought we was having fun at the beach, man. I What you want me to do? Yeah, I can see it. Just tell me sit down. Why y'all acting different? I think I got some sand crabs in my fur. Man, what you doing? Oh, I know you ain't, man. Put your black book in here. You finna give it up? You finna give it all up for her? Oh my God, he finna propose, y'all. Oh my God, he finna propose. I can't believe it. He finna propose, y'all. Oh my God, he finna propose. I really can't believe it's happening right now. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so happy for y'all. I'm so happy. Oh, man. Do I get a hug? Do I get a hug? Hey. Okay. Hey, I'm part of this family too. Ooh. Hey. Okay. Guess not, man. Hey, he proposed, y'all. Hey, he just proposed.
In Egypt, we don't say don't touch that. We say.
An American mom, we don't say stop it. We go, What are you doing? What are you doing?